Okay, everything seems fine. I looked through some of my recent videos. I was terrified. I realized I really have to straighten up. You know, well, at least that's the point. That's the force of evolution, human evolution. Your mother tells you to straighten up. Well, at least that is one of the better jokes in the field of evolution. uh, because that's, not serious. Now I also have a new 100-watt light bulb, so let's see what we can reach. Oh wait, the sura 34 and maybe 35. Uh, Mr. A gives the uh, knowledge of working with steel. I thought that was still the Bronze Age, but and only iron you could mine was found by the Romans up in Britain. But oh well, this is the Quran. So who cares? Who knows? Well, we do know actually. Solomon got other things like metal rivers, the wind as slave, and jinns. Jinns also as slaves. Um, those jinns who didn't obey were thrown right into the fire, yeah, or whatever it called in the Quran now. Uh, Now the Saba, the people who lived in Saba were given by Mr. A to feed and everything, but they just wanted to die from hunger or something, so Mr. A just went and drowned them. Yeah, that's a point from Mr. A. But I think if you would try to gather all these legends about the uh, Empire of Saba, you would end up like those guys who are running around looking for the Holy Grail or Lord Arthur's round table. They will end up in the madhouse, or at least as a very poor and unrespected person in the field of science. But of course not in their small community, most probably. I don't know that kind of uh, communities, but oh well. Uh, Okay, now here is how big cities Mr. A allows. He did it by his own hands or something. The maximum was walking uh, one day and one night constantly, and then you could cross it. But some people wanted bigger cities, so Mr. A just crushed them, the war cities. So I don't know what any Muslim says to New York or something. Those are most probably the worshippers of Satan or something. There is this thing in the Quran that rich people cannot be Muslims. Did anyone told that to Dubai? And there is this thing that Muhammad or the prophets in general were sent to all and every man. Well, I'm not entirely sure, but did Muhammad went up straight to the Eskimos, across the ocean to the Indians, and not to even to mention the Australian people? I think not, but maybe that's just me. Now here is an interesting thing that Mr. A, uh, Allah, uh, asked the angels whether the humans worship the angels or the jinns, and who worship the angels end up in paradise. What? Well, it's, for the end, some minor thing about angels, that they always go in groups, 2, 3, or 4 angels in one group. I'm not entirely sure who the guardian angels goes with, or Gabriel, or oh, whatever. There is some apologetic news for you here. This is already the Sura 35 that Mr. A can come up with new things at any time. Come on. This is just the stupid claim like seas with sweet water. What is in the next line? Also always that claim that did we give them some obvious writings, you know, it is talking about idol terrors, where there are a lot of holy books, religious scriptures like the Bible, the Talmud, the Bhagavad Gita, the Eddas, I don't know what the fuck. So how can you make a difference? What is the standard? It can be that this is our myth, so it must be true. Come on, it's not a real argument. It's not reason, no logic. Well, in a sense it is, but leave it. There is this thing that the earth and the skies would dissolve if Mr. A wouldn't keep them up constantly. What? How exactly does that work? In these parts there will come some things that I don't really know how work, but I will ask them when it's daytime. So, at the last line, if Mr. A is able to do anything, then please create a stone that he cannot lift up. You know, that's just, I couldn't leave them out.